Hi, and welcome to our Shopify review series. My name is Jessica, founder of Sudo, where a company focus on Shopify website development. So in this Shopify review series, basically what we've done is we've asked brand owners if we can review their websites. The only caveat is that the recording, of course, will be shared on our social media so that the public can learn as well. And today we have Ergo Keyboard. This is okay, I'm just sharing the screen. Okay, this is a website, I believe, based in Singapore. They are focused, of course, on keyboard replacements or keycaps. Yeah. So this is also my first time looking at their website. I'm going to view it as with two point of view. One is as a consumer, maybe someone that could be their potential customer, and the other is, of course, as a Shopify specialist or D2C brand, online brand store specialist. Okay, so first impression is that they've got a very static looking banner. And of course, you can tell that the sort of banner box blocks the key feature. So this is not ideal. I would change things up. I would maybe use a different banner format, like maybe have the banner box in the top left. Or honestly, I'll just change the banner totally to something more dynamic. So let me just write this down for the brand owner. Firstly, I would either change banner box position or switch. Okay, so the second thing I would like to take note of is basically this store menu. So it's good that there is this drop down function, but honestly, it just isn't needed. I feel that you can sort of put your keyboard kits, switches, keycaps components sort of just on the header itself, so that it's very much direct when customers are trying to find what they need. So basically, I would put here is to revamp header or menu. At the same time, the font is small. So on the desktop view, I'm not sure with the mobile view, I would probably do a check quickly. But basically with the desktop view, it looks very small. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to just scroll down. This is interesting. I'm not very technically inclined when it comes to like keyboards. So nice view could maybe be a product that everyone else who is shopping for this would know. But for me, I'm not sure, so I'm just going to leave it. All right, so at the same time, this is a collection. Okay, so this is a collection, very nice. We go straight to the collection page then, and then we sort of like look at the products itself. All right, so you've got pretty good details, and I'm guessing that you're selling just locally, which means that you probably have a very nice customer base. If let's say your customers don't mind um the lack of product images, for example, if you're very much a tight-knit community, then I wouldn't say anything. But let's say if you're trying to reach a wider audience, I'll probably still recommend you to shoot a very quick product video because I believe since it's a keycap, you just sort of need to like show it. Um, and that can be done very quickly. View store information. This is interesting. Okay. All right, I got it. So basically you are only enabling pick up and within 24 hours. Okay, that's cool. All right, so product page is honestly very subjective. It's really up to you if you like to improve it because it looks like the items that you sell are pretty much targeted to a very small audience niche that maybe you are already very much popular in your social media discords. So it's really up to you if let's say investment in making the Shopify store isn't very much the priority at the moment. Yeah. So with if that's the case, then I think I only have one or two questions when it comes to like improving your Shopify store. The first is, do you really need it? Do you really need a Shopify store, or could you sell locally via the marketplaces available, like Shopee, Lazada? Because of course you're paying like 29 to 39 SGD a month to have your Shopify up. So if let's say you're trying to build like a long-term brand, then of course invest a little bit more in terms of your Shopify design. And then I guess the second question would be if you are able to if you're able to have live contact since this is a small store. So basically have a WhatsApp button here, because I understand that you're based in Singapore and customers maybe have a lot of questions usually before they buy, especially the high value items. So questions, do you need this? And live WhatsApp. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I think to end this video, I'm going to just take most of the time to sort of like go through some of these ergonomic keyboards website that you could use as a brand owner, or if you're watching this video and you happen to also want to do a website that is quite similar, maybe some websites already out there that are doing well could be of your interest. Okay, so the first one is this Ergodots. Very quickly, I know that they have three main offerings. Okay. I think what I would do is maybe just sort of, yeah, okay, they have a height option. Okay, that's great. Because you don't really know where to click. As you can see, I click on one of them. All right, so they've got a very nice landing page and also product features. It's very clear as a consumer why I would potentially consider this, potentially spend money on this. So they have started through crowdfunding, which is quite cool. Okay, so they've got over 100,000 people. We've got basically the whole story done. Yeah, so this is what I mean with a more dynamic banner. So instead of the static image, it would be really nice if we could somehow have a visual of how the product is when it's in use. Yeah, so I think at this point as a consumer, I'm pretty like decided if like I want to go on to read more or purchase or convert. Yeah, and then given that, okay, let's say I'm still interested, I'm scrolling. They provided even more sort of like push for me to buy, given this 2-year warranty. Uh they've got pretty nice copywriting. Yeah. And yes, this is perfect. So they have like videos of people actually using, which is so good. I believe that this is a strong converting point when it comes to selling something that is quite personal. Yeah, and this feature is very cool as well. So this is a custom section that they have, I believe. That's stunning. It's really nice. Yes. So this is a really, really good website, I would say. They know what they're doing. Yeah, so this is a website I recommend that if you're in a similar niche, go check it out, ergo.sg.easy.com. Yeah, and then one more I would put, this is Logitech itself, which is of course a huge brand. Yeah, interestingly, the website is actually quite simple when it comes to the sections. It's very clear sections that we can see here. So section one, image banner collection, or I think this is the blocks collection again. a series of collections, products. So very simple, but very high quality in terms of the images that they have. Of course, this is Logitech, so we don't expect any less. I personally use this mouse, so I'm quite happy with them. Yes, so this is a very nice, very achievable as well section. I think you can tell that I think most of the efforts when it comes to them selling their products would be the product pages itself. So let's go to this product, which is exactly what I'm using over here. This is not a sponsored post. So basically we've got product images, very nice videos. If it loads, okay. So it's a YouTube video that can be watched later. And they've got these channels that you can buy directly from. So to non-local, non-Singaporean watches, Lazada and Shopee is sort of like our Amazon, our version of Amazon's. So imagine having a buy from Amazon directly. You don't have to cart out directly on the website. So if you have like, let's say, an account on any of these marketplaces, you can easily just sort of buy from there. And of course, I'm sure you can track your order from there as well. Really nice product page, to be honest. Also really nice. I feel like this is a bit more tidier than Ergodocs, because as you can see, the way it's being sort of arranged is very much a section by section. It's very clear, very UI UX friendly. So all of these are very much geared towards people who are still looking to convert or are still considering. For me, I feel like they've done a great job with this product page. Yeah, and of course it's a huge company, so it's expected. All right, so one last website I would go through. Okay, so Kinesis is basically what showed up when I put on Google like best ergo keyboard or ergonomic keyboard. So this one comes out, which means that they've got pretty good SEO done. Because as we can like tell, their website isn't, I would rank them just a little bit lower than the previous two that we've just went through, Ergodocs as well as Logitech, because it's still more static than dynamic in my first impression. So for example, let's go to keyboards, and we sort of want to see if their product page is also made well. Yeah, okay. So images are very clear, very professional. They've got product in use. Okay. Yeah, so they've got the copywriting. I feel like this copywriting is quite technical compared to maybe Logitech's. It's a bit more simple, easy to understand, right? So they've got the videos as well, which is great. They've pretty much, yeah, they've done their videography quite well. Features, as I mentioned, is a little bit more technical sounding just from my first look. And they even have like a user manual and a quick start guide. So everything is very comprehensive. There must be reasons why people are actually, clicking on it when it comes to the Google search results. So I believe that off-page SEO has been done very well. And you can see that they also cater to B2B, which is of course a much larger market with a higher order value. Yeah. So they've got it down. They've got maybe the target audience more geared towards B2B, which explains the more technical sort of language they have used across their website. Yeah, okay. So back to basically just summing everything up. I think we've got yeah, we've got basically four main points today when it comes to Ergokeyboard.sg. If you want to actually invest in making this like a very long time, very sustainable brand that will withstand the test of time, then of course I believe you would need a nice revamp